Hi beautiful souls, this is Archana with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming each one of you to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Today I'm bringing a reading for Twin Flames to look at the energies that is going around the Divine Masculine Collective and the Divine Feminine Collective in give or take the first half of May. You know, time is a very third dimensional concept. So I am putting this reading out for the first half of May, but when you chance upon it and it resonates in the depths of your soul is when that energy is manifesting in your life, when this part is taking place in your life. And that brings me to the whole feelings and understanding about who a twin flame is. Am I a twin flame? How long is this journey? Twin flame is a deep soul connection. It's a part of you. You've always been connected at the higher soul dimension. And when we came to earth, there was a fragmentation that took place as two individualized souls here on earth, undertaking karma, undertaking journeys to find that love within. When you find that love within, the individualization has been the masculine and a feminine. One person holding the masculine charge, one person holding the feminine charge, but both having an essence of the other polar energy. And we go about on earth, lifetime over lifetime, amassing experiences, understanding and gaining deep soul strength and soul light. So where we are in a twin flame journey, it could be that this is the lifetime where union is on hand for you. Or this could be that you've met your twin and it would be an inner journey, and this is not the lifetime where there is going to be a physical manifestation of the union. Now, when I bring forth a reading, some of these could be absolutely resonating for people, and for some of them this could be absolutely the most repelling thoughts, the most repelling ideas, the most repelling voice. I send blessings to everyone, because the struggle is immense, and I understand that. And I give peace and love to everyone on wherever you are in your journey. If you are doing that work of bringing the internal balance in, you could completely be shifting a timeline. You could begin to manifest a physical union in this life. In this life, it's free will. It's free will on the part of each of the twins. See what resonates for you. And I hope it has been my intention, and I prayed on this, that may this be for the highest good of all. May it bring the messages of love, light, healing, and guidance to help you along your individual journey. And as you bring that healing in your individual journey and you become whole and you integrate the polarities within you, you start to manifest the physical union. You start to manifest the physical union. I will be referring to the Divine Masculine Collective as a he. It's just easier to say that, but anyone can be a holder of it. And the Feminine Collective as a she. So let's begin. We'll look at the energies of the Divine Masculine Collective for the first half of May. What are they thinking, feeling, and integrating at this time, angels? Thank you. Wow, such beautiful energies. I'm going to try and see if there can be a lesser glare. So, the Divine Masculines in the first half of May are looking at and evaluating how they can manifest all their heart's desire. We got the 9 of Cups. And they're seeking this deep clarity on how to really manifest all their heart's desire in the physicality, to have abundance, prosperity, but more than that, what really fills their cup is that Ace of Cup. The feminine, the Divine Feminine. They're reflecting back and seeing on the beautiful times where they've had with their feminine, celebrating, coming together, and how they view you is someone who is always constantly in her positive vibration and honoring herself and her community, being her, being the Divine Feminine. They also recognize and see their actions have been less than honorable, less than of the highest integrity. They run away. They run away from this connection because it was fearful. It was really fearful for them when they connected with you. So I'm picking up the Divine Masculine Collective who have already connected with the Divine Feminine in this life, in the physical realm. Someone you've already met. And when they met you, the feelings were so intense and they had so many ego masks. They had so many things that they had created in their world. And when they connected with you, I'm feeling when they connected with you, there was a shattering of that. They couldn't believe on how you, the Divine Feminine, were able to pierce. I'm seeing a piercing through the veil, piercing through the heart, piercing through whatever they believed to be true. It created a lot of disruption. It really shook them up. And you reignited tremendous passion in them, something that they had long forgotten. Something that they had long forgotten. And they've been carrying this burden of not being able to share, not being able to tell you and speak the truth to you. And that's created I'm feeling a lot of congestion in the sacral energy. That's a creative energy. So you ignited, the Divine Feminines ignited and reignited the sacral energy, the passion. What are they passionate about in life? What are they passionate about in life was reignited in the Divine Masculine Collective. Because I'm seeing there's so much passion that they have, and they haven't been following their dreams. They haven't been following their heart's calling. They've been creating from what looks good, what should be done, what is expected. Here I am looking at, constantly drawn to these two energies for the Divine Masculines. I want my heart's desire fulfilled. Dear God, I'm ready. And there's the Cupid's arrow. There is this deep desire within them to bring that energy forward, to speak the truth. Let us see. Let us see. I'm going to do clarifications on each of these angels. Can I get clarity? 5 of arrows, for the Divine Masculine. 3 of Cups. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cup Angels. Ace of Arrows. This huge stuff taking place. Okay, stuff. Ace of Arrows. Angels. Ace of Arrows. 10 of Staves. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Prince of Arrows. What is this? Cupid's arrow. 2. Okay, thank you. Wow, I hope I'm able to do a complete twin flame reading. If this becomes too long, then to be continued in another reading for the Divine Feminine, because these are big messages that have come forth for the Divine Masculines, and I haven't even pulled the angel cards yet. So let's begin. Like I talked about, they felt immense passion, and that triggered a lot of fear. It triggered a lot of fear when they connected with their Divine Feminine in the physical. It triggered fear, it triggered passion, it triggered emotions and feelings that they had not felt for a long time. And they had to find balance. They had to find who they are. But the connection was way too intense. You try to offer them understanding, you try to offer them reasoning, you try to talk to them, to show them Divine Feminine and what this connection truly is, but they were unable to see it. They were unable to understand it because of the intensity. And anytime there is an intensity in the masculine collective, in the masculine energy, that works with logic. Now there's this whole realm of emotions, which is the realm of the Divine Feminine or the feminine energy. It's very foreign. It's not logical, does not make sense. So they needed to get a way to make sense of what was not making sense. Whenever they connected with you, there was this sense of freedom, happiness, joy, purity of the spirit. I'm drawn to the colors white and pink here. So purity of the spirit. Every time they connected with you, they felt a purity of the spirit. And this divine love with the energy of the pink right there. Here it was this Divine Feminine, pure in our heart, in our spirit, completely open, speaking the truth with the color blue here. Sharing her emotions freely with her community, with everyone around her, who trusted the divine utterly. She trusted the divine. She brought divine love, divine celebration, divine understanding to the people, to everyone around her. This was magnetic. This was something they had not experienced. 9 of Cups with the Death card. They are transforming. Do you see that light right there? With this, with the white spirit, that this is the horse, the white horse, representing your spirit. Spiritual self is coming forth. They're allowing a transformation to take place. The Death card is the card of transformation. Transforming and letting go of the old, shedding the old so the new can come in. That's where the spirit is guiding them. What do you truly desire, Divine Masculine? Is the question they began to ask. And they started to get this. I'm drawn to, I've been seeing a lot of eagles in the last couple of weeks whenever I have been thinking and contemplating on the twin flame energy. So there is a greater vision, and also the connection to the spiritual realm is getting stronger and stronger for the Divine Masculine Collective. And they are now recognizing that this is what they had always wanted and dreamed of. This was their utter wish fulfillment. This is what they had locked deep inside them, but they had forgotten what it was. And they had been putting that energy out, not realizing that you would show up, that the Divine Feminine would show up in reality. The Divine Feminine stood in her power as the feminine, offering understanding, offering guidance, offering regeneration, offering a calmness of emotions. That one creates balance of the mind and the heart when we bring the mind, the logic, in balance with the emotions, listening in to the intuition within us to create the life of our dreams. And I'm feeling the Divine Masculine Collective tapping into their emotions with all of this. This is the center. Cups, air, death. They're delving deep into the emotions and truly seeing, what do I desire? What do I desire? What have I always wanted? What really makes me happy? What had I always wanted when I was a kid? What did I dream of? What were those dreams and wishes? And I can't contain this desire, this passion any longer. The Divine Masculines can't contain this anymore. 10 is an ending. They want to come forth. I did tell you, this is very passionate energy. I wasn't picking up burdens of other things. This is the burden of their intense feelings towards the Divine Feminine and not being able to express this, which creates a block in the sacral chakra. Massive sacral chakra blockages. Okay? Definitely. It blocks also the creativity, which is the energy that transfers up into a higher realm to understand and gain a deeper knowledge, to see things for what they really are from a higher perspective, from the higher vantage point. There is this passion. They want to come in, really. They're not just going to come in soft. They really want to come in and express passionately to you. That is the desire, because this is where I'm seeing where the progression is leading to. Wanting to speak the truth of what the passions and the understanding and the shifts, and recognizing that this was a divine gift, that this union was a divine gift, and they're recognizing that. They recognize that now. They didn't know that earlier. That's what I'm hearing. Ending of this cycle. No more of this mental anguish. No more of self-sabotaging behavior. No more allowing other people's thoughts to bring them down. No more of that. Because this time around, they want to do things different. I feel like they recognize and they feel it at the soul level that this is a deep soul bond, and that in this lifetime, they need to do something different. In this lifetime, if they want to get their heart's desire, they need to listen into their intuition and their inner guidance. So what I will do is I will pull guidance messages for the Divine Masculine Collective, and we shall split this reading up, and I will continue on to do the Divine Feminine and also the combined energy. So this will be the part 1. So let us look at the energies that, the guidance that the Divine Masculines need right now. What do they need, angels, to bring forth their heart's desire and bring this intense transformation in their actions, in their thoughts? So the Divine Masculines, you're being reminded to continually pay attention to what is really manifesting in your physical reality right now. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, meaning pay attention to repetitive patterns, things that are showing up. It could be birds, it could be messages that you can read something online and it seems to be like a similar message that seems to be coming in out of different channels, out of different places. Or it could be a certain dream, certain things and feelings that you feel when you wake up, certain things that you feel. I'm feeling like dream state. I'm feeling dream state. What are the emotions, recurring emotions that are coming up? So these are going to guide you towards the next steps. These are going to guide you towards the next steps that you must take, or that will help you in bringing forth this shift that you're desiring. You're wanting this change with this wheel, and this wheel can change this time around when you start listening into your intuition and taking a step forward. It is free will. This wish fulfillment is right here for you. But you have to walk through it, Divine Masculines. You're going to have to make that choice and face the fear, face your darkness, and go forth courageously. If this is what you want. So 2-3 messages for you, Divine Masculines, on this. At this point, with the shift that's taking place around the world, many of the Divine Masculines are feeling a big shake-up in their root chakra. Okay, they have connection to the material world, how they have created. Perhaps they have lost jobs. Perhaps they are not being able to manifest the prosperity that they had thought they had wanted to. Do understand, Divine Masculines, I'm coming from this place of love and understanding that this is divine intervention. All these events that are taking place is divine intervention to bring in a shift in consciousness, to remind you of your divinity, to remind you that you hold the sword of truth. You hold the sword of truth with your strong mind and leadership. When it is coupled with understanding, compassionate, offering love, coming from a heart center, creates the new consciousness, creates the new stream, creates and reignites the divinity within you. It already exists. But using this sword of truth, you need to cut through those fears. So one of the things that I'm being guided to tell you as an energy healer here is that when you connect your will to the will of God, this is what I'm seeing. He's getting a lot of, this Divine Masculine is getting a lot of connection on the crown chakra. I'm feeling this as a golden Christic light from the Ascended Masters, from the spiritual realms, that you're getting the guidance, but you need to hold your ground. So connect in nature, be near trees, be near water, whatever is possible within these times. But when you connect in nature, you're going to connect to the divine feminine energy of regeneration and rebirth, and it fills in our root chakra with our connection to the earth. And you start to get a flow of ideas, a flow of safety, a flow of stability. And when you feel that flow of safety and stability, it fills your energy body, your auric field, with greater courage and greater light to take the steps that you're guided to take towards. Because many times we can have the most wonderful dreams, the most wonderful wishes, and have a connection and yet give in to the fear, not being able to step forward. And I'm also being guided to share with you right now, Divine Masculines, is all of this shift and shake-up and all of this energy that there's a buildup of energy. I'm feeling like a buildup of this energy. One of the ways in which you can transmute this, one, I've told you to connect in nature. The other is to actually do some physical work out more to dissipate some of this energy. And also rest, because you are going to get some guidance in your rest and dream space. So don't create a burnout right now with all of this energy that's coming in. So slow down a little bit. Slow down. Hold your horses and slow down a little bit. We'll take a final message here, angels, for the Divine Masculine Collective for the first half of May. I'm not surprised. Oh, we got two. Okay, we'll start with this one. We got seeing. This is the third eye. Okay? When you move all this energy in from the lower chakras through using your willpower, it moves into the higher realms. Your third eye. Okay? Your third eye. Right here. In your third eye is you see things from a higher perspective. You start to connect to your ascended masters, your higher self, and you start to gain more and more insight. When you gain an insight about what is transpiring, you can actually discern. You can actually discern what are your desires versus the desires that you've imbibed, thinking that they're your own. You've absorbed them from the universal consciousness that's existing. Okay? Perspective. There's a shift in perspective that is required, that is being brought to you through what may seem like a chaos in your life right now. For you're being brought closer to see the truth, to gain deeper knowledge, to gain deeper clarity. That's coming to you. It really is coming to you. And it has been this desire, and I'm going to end this reading with this, and we shall continue on part 2 of this. All of this energy has been brought about by your deep desire in your heart, like I mentioned here, to have this utter fulfillment, because this is the card that talks about passion, utter fulfillment, joy, complete freedom of your soul, to be able to express who you are authentically, fearlessly. Divine masculines, to express yourself fearlessly. You've connected with the divine feminine. You know who that divine feminine is. You know what that connection is. You know the depths of the bond. You know that. It is time, if you so choose, like in those Mission Impossible movies, it talks about if you choose to undertake this mission, right? Something to that effect. If you choose. Because I can't do that for you. Neither can your divine feminine push you to make certain choices or make certain decisions. You're an individual soul. You've incarnated to learn certain lessons. In self-empowerment, in speaking your own truth, following your heart's desire, not being oppressed by society, not being oppressed by others, and I must say this because we have drawn a lot of fire element cards here along with the cups energy, not to be completely trapped by this energy, which can bring in lust, which can bring in obsession, addiction, and everything that's shiny is wonderful. So addictions of alcohol, drugs, sexual, all of those is the energy, temptations that are brought in by this lower energy. But it's important for you to recognize and honor your sacral energy, because this energy takes hold of the sacral energy, because it is the creative energy. Once you release, once this energy is transmuted to higher chakras, it transforms through the heart chakra, which is, I would want to call it a transformer. If you have to look at it in mechanical terms, yes, it's a transformer, and this transformer helps you see things from a higher perspective, gives you tremendous ideas and clarity. It's a realm of imagination. You understand your own power as a co-creator. You rise above the matrix. Your choice. The wheel is here. The Spirit is bringing and wishing to help you manifest your dreams. So I sent you love, I sent you light, divine masculines, and we shall continue this reading, and I will upload that as a second video. I sent you love, I sent you light. This is Arshan of a Divine Soul Resonance.